Hey Clayton, I currently have two long-term rental properties, and I have about 30 to 40,000 of equity in each one. I was trying to see what I can do to be able to acquire another property, whether it be a home equity line of credit or do a home equity loan. See what my best option would be, and any guidance would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Well, Chris, I'm not a financial advisor, of course, so I can't give you financial advice, but I would tell you that, like in my first example with Daryl, my first two properties that had that much equity in them, I took out home equity lines of credit on those initial first properties that I owned. So you've got 30 to 40 in each of those. That's 70 to 80,000 in cash that you're able to leverage from a home equity line of credit. That's my personal favorite, is home equity lines of credit, not giving someone handing you just a check for that amount. I'd rather have an open balance that you can, like a revolving line of credit that I can hold for 10 years. That's usually how long they give it for you. You start with a zero balance, and then you can write a check out of that account for whatever you want. So in these, for instance, like our new construction properties that we build with our team at Morris Invest, those down payments are going to be in the 40,000 range with financing built in with the banks that we work with. So when I hear that kind of, you've got about 80 to work with, in my mind, that's like two brand new construction rental properties that you can make a down payment on using the equity in these current rental properties that you have. So this kind of goes back to Daryl's questions, like how do you continue this process? That's the way you do it, man. You use that leverage. You take that leverage out of those rental properties because you cannot eat equity, and you roll that into additional assets, additional performing assets. Now you're getting to depreciate those assets on your taxes. You're adding to your net worth. Remember, you sound like you're still in the buying phase. You don't sound like you're in your 70s. I could be wrong, but remember we talk about the three stages of real estate investing: buy, own, and cash flow. At this stage, I would just be focused on buying, acquiring those assets. Don't even worry about the cash flow. The cash flow's there, but it's paying down those mortgages, right? It's paying down the debt burden on those properties. That's great. So you're building up your net worth, you buy the property, and then eventually you own it. Right now they're paid off. Then you get the benefit of the cash flow. But in that process, of course, we're getting the benefits on our taxes of owning and adding these additional assets to our portfolio. And when you think about like doing a cost segregation analysis, or you think about that initial tax depreciation of those down payments, you're basically getting almost all of that back on your taxes. It's the beauty of depreciating these assets. So that $30,000 or $40,000 down payment you're making, you're basically getting that back on your taxes because of the way that real estate investing works. Again, if you're doing it correctly, you shouldn't be paying any taxes. That's the beauty of real estate investing. So buy until you die. Hopefully that answers it for you. But my personal preference, Chris, is the home equity line of credit, or HELOC. That just, I just like having that open balance that I can use for many, many years. I'd much rather have that than someone just writes me a check and the clock starts ticking on that interest right then. And then it's not a rinse and repeatable situation. It's my personal preference. We have tons of great resources on our website. Go to morrisinvest.com. You can leave us a voicemail question there just by clicking on the little microphone icon. And if you'd like to book a call with our team, if you're getting ready to invest in real estate, we are building over 500 homes this year with our team. That is single families and duplexes, brand new construction built from the ground up in the best rental markets in the country, with tenants moving in or in place at closing. This is vital, and financing built in. So you don't have to worry about finding the financing and all of that. Book a call with our team, and we're happy to take you through our entire process. Until next time, everyone, go out there, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time.